What is going on, guys? It's your boy Zach here over at Southern Thunder Harley-Davidson. And guys, I've got an awesome fresh trade alert that I can't wait to talk about. Go ahead and cue the intro. All right, guys, welcome back. So check it out. This is a 2004 Harley-Davidson Road King. And I'm just gonna kind of put it to you like this, okay? So, you know that term where they say they don't quite make it like they used to? Well, that certainly applies to this bike in this case. So this thing is the epitome of classic design. It's got all of your old school Harley-Davidson styling on it, with a couple of modern touches that have been added to the bike. So let's go ahead and cover some of those. All right, so to kick things off, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the powertrain and the gearbox. So this bike is gonna come equipped with a 88 cubic inch twin cam. That's gonna be the first of the twin cam series. And it's gonna be mated to a 5-speed manual. Now, the 88 is one of those, you either love it or you hate it. And they weren't built for power. I mean, you're not gonna be taking this bike to the drag strip, but it does have that classic Harley-Davidson sound that we have all fallen in love with. All right, so to touch on that classic Harley-Davidson sound, it also has some Trudel Reinhardt pipes on it that sound absolutely amazing, which we're gonna crank up here in just a moment. But first, let's talk about your wheels, your fenders, some of the styling on this bike. So it's gonna have the full-size fender with almost a solid wheel that gives it that classic touring look. Same with the rear. Now you have your Daymaker headlight here on the front, which is gonna give some of that modern LED touch. And you have your auxiliary lights here on the side, which is how Harley has historically done their styling and has for the most part stayed true to it. Now for your storage capabilities, you have the classic Road King leather saddlebags here on the side. There's actually a button right there. You push that, you open up right here, and it allows you to have access to your saddlebags. You have a nice chrome luggage rack on the back here, so if you have any additional storage to strap down, you can. Now, let's take a look at the front here where your handlebar controls are. You're gonna have a nice beach bar kind of styling. It's gonna be a pretty classic look, but it's also gonna be very comfortable. You've got your chrome switches with the black housings. On this side, you got the all black. Now these are gonna be the Harley Get a Grip Magnums. These are my favorite grips in the entire world. They're nice and sticky. They're very comfortable in the palm of your hands. Now on this side, you've got your horn, your high and low beams, your left turn signal. On the right side, you have your on and off, the start button, and your right turn signal. So pretty simple. It's gonna have the clutch cable and a hydraulic braking system right here. Now you also have a nice windshield here. It's actually pretty tall, which is gonna have that classic styling to it. It's also gonna block a lot of that wind. Now coming back over to your tank, this is gonna be a 5-gallon tank. Depending on how you ride, you should be getting close to 200 miles to a tank. Just if you ride like me, probably not. But you're gonna have your fuel gauge here on the side, and this is gonna be your fill location. Now while we're up here, let's go ahead and look at the gauge cluster and see what it tells us. All right, so it tells us we got 24,283 miles. Now, guys, let me remind you, this is a 2004. That is hardly any miles for a bike of this nature, and the owner has definitely kept it in very, very pristine condition. Now, let's go ahead and hear what this bike sounds like. like I said, this bike is gonna have that classic Harley-Davidson tone to it. If you guys wanna find out more information about this bike, either come see myself or one of my teammates. We'd be happy to show it to you. And always, thanks for watching.